Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. As we are only a couple of days away from March, I figured that I would look to do a little bit of a spring clean for this video. So it's kind of like a mini reset that focuses mostly on topping up the few bits of substrate that I need to be able to carry out some plant chores for the rest of the month, but also to look through all of the propagations that I do currently have in my collection, make sure they're all doing okay. Pretty sure my water propagations do definitely need a changeover of water, as well as a bit of a rinse out. So I thought I'd grab the camera and take you guys along with me. So if you've got anything that you need to get done, feel free to grab those and do them alongside me. Before we do get into the video though, if you are new here, hi, my name's Amy and this is my jungle. I create content to share my hobby as well as document my houseplant journey. If you do enjoy the video, don't forget to give it a like as well as subscribe to the channel for more planty content. If you're not new here, thank you again for joining me. I really do appreciate having you here. Like I say, this video is mostly going to focus on my propagations and getting those guys ready, either potted up if they need to be, or, just to check and make sure that they're all doing okay, change over waters and things like that. The vast majority of the propagations that I do have are in the room that we're in at the moment, with one exception being my big top cut from my Monstera deliciosa downstairs, which is on my living room table. So we'll start with the ones in here and I'll pull you in a bit closer as we go through my prop box. And then we'll look to move downstairs to go through and check out the roots on that Monstera. I'm pretty sure that one is due to be potted up in the next sort of month or so. I just need to get more soil. But let's jump into it. I'm going to start with my water propagations that were in the spare room. These are just sort of dotted around. They are due for a water change, so I am just going to bring them up to empty them out and rinse them out in the sink, and then I'll look to top them up again, and I will talk to you about each of the propagations as we go. So the first one that is on the windowsill in my spare room is just a little Pilea peperomoides, or Chinese money plant. This has been in water for a long time. Like I say, it's quite rooty. And as you can see, the top of the pot is a little bit on the green side. So yeah, I'm just going to give it a quick empty out. So this is one that I will be looking to pot in with my other Chinese money plant downstairs when I do eventually repot and upsize it. So just going to pop that one back in there, and then as soon as I've done the rest, I'll look to add some water to this one. The next one is one that is on my plant shelf. So this one has a cutting of my Philodendron mayoe and also a Monstera Peru cutting. The mayoe has been rooting nicely. Again, one that I will look to add back into the mother plant. And the Peru has nothing on it as of yet, but then it has only recently gone into this vessel. So again, just going to give it a wash around. And again, just going to pop both of these back in here and we'll top them up shortly. So the last one is a bit of a mixed bag. This one has several different propagations in it. So I have got a Cebu blue cutting, some string of hearts, my Maranta, and also my Philodendron Brazil. So this is just sort of a mixed pot of cuttings. Again, some of them have rooted up quite nicely. Others, I think, we're still waiting on roots. So let me give this a rinse around, then we can have a look at each of the individual cuttings. Start with from the back. Okay, so peel off some of these extra bits that we don't need. So nothing yet on the Cebu blue cutting or that little bit of Maranta cutting. So yeah, string of hearts. They have all started to root up quite nicely. I chop and change between how I root my string of hearts. I must admit I have found water propagation has been the most successful for me, but I have also tried the butterfly method, and that has also worked. I am just very impatient in terms of growth rate. And these I can just add straight back into my string of hearts, probably over the next sort of week or so. Oh, there's one that I missed. Okay, so this one hasn't rooted at all, but what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take this little bit off and pop that bit back in. Okay, also now got a little brandy cutting that doesn't have any roots in it. I didn't even realise that was in there. But that one can go back in. This one is about ready to be potted up. So this plant is in semi-hydro, so I'll look to just add that when I come to sorting out my semi-hydro plants. I'm going to get these all in so that they will be in the water. The only thing I find with string of hearts cut-ins, they don't tend to want to stay in the vessel a lot of the time and just want to pull themselves out. There we go. Brandy coming back in. And the last one is my Philodendron Brazil, which again has got some nice roots on it, and this will be going back in with the mother plant. I did only cut this because it was on a bit of a bare stem. So figured why not chop it and add it back into the top of the plant. But again, we'll do that when I'm looking at repotting. But yeah, that's all of the vessels now rinsed out. So I'm just going to make up some of my fertilizer water and we'll top them all back up. This is mixed up with the Formulex fertilizer that I have been using, and it is just the standard 5 ml to 1 litre of water. And I am now just going to go through and top up each of the propagations. And now I'm just going to pop them back in the spots that they go in throughout the room. Now I'm just going to go through my prop box that has been set up for a while, just to see how the plants in here are doing. I did change this around a while ago and I've done nothing with the propagations that were in here. So I really do need to look at doing that at some point. So we have the Adansonii cuttings, got some nice roots in here. We have had some bits that have unfortunately rotted away, so I'm just going to pull those bits out. It's grim. But yeah, they seem to be doing okay, and there's another little one down here that is currently pushing up growth. So yep, they're definitely ready to be potted up. Again, some more here that have got some really good roots. Again, I think I don't need any more Adansonii cuttings, but I don't want to throw them away. So I think I might take them to a plant swap and just, you know, pop them on the free table if anyone wants them. Again, some more Adansonii cuttings and another one. Again, all of these have rooted up really well. So, I mean, this one's got crazy aerial root just coming out here. So yeah, those will probably all just come with me to another plant swap. And here I have some, what are they called? Pelarionia repens, I think these ones are. I'm seeing whether or not we can propagate from leaf cutting. And I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but there is like some very, very tiny roots just on here. Oh, that one's a bit better. That one has definitely got some rootage on there. And yeah, that one's got some roots as well. So these ones will probably leave in here for a bit longer until they start putting out new growth. But yeah, not doing too badly. Oh dear. So in here I have got a few different cuttings. I have got 2 lots or possibly 3 lots of fuzzy petiole. This and this here, these are both from my philodendron brandy, and these 2 are philodendron fuzzy petiole, as is this. This was the top cut. It has rooted in here, but the growth point has rotted. So I'm just going to grab some scissors and cut that top bit off. So yeah, I'm just going to chop just there. And then we should hopefully get some new growth pushing up from around here. But these guys seem to be doing quite well. Again, more plants that will come with me to a plant swap if I go to one this year. And more Adansonii cuttings because apparently I don't have enough. And then underneath that, so these haven't actually done anything. Oh no, there is a little bit of new growth on this one. A tiny little bit of new growth on there. But these are my Monstera obliqua cuttings. So I just thought I would whack them in here and see what happened when I cut the long runner off. But as of yet, they haven't done a huge amount. And the only other plant in here is my Ficus Audrey. I decided to chop the top off because it wasn't exactly doing much, but we have got some new leaves here, so it seems to be enjoying the prop box life. It is one that I will look to move out of the prop box once it's a bit more established, but yeah, quite happy to see this one growing back. And then a random heart is rooted, so just leave that in there and see what happens. But yeah, so like I say, predominantly my prop box is full of Adansonii cuttings. But yeah, they all seem to be doing okay in here at the moment. Don't think there's much for me to do because they are all quite moist anyway. They don't need any additional water. Yeah, and these are, they're all rooted in. So. Yeah. Okay, and just pop these ones back and then we'll head downstairs to check on the big Monstera propagation that I've got in the front room. I also forgot to mention I do have some propagations in moss just up here in this little paper tray that I've attached to my grow shelf. The ones in here are Cebu Blue, possibly Adansonii cuttings that are doing well, and as you can see the moss is also enjoying the environment it's in. I have also got some Hoya cuttings that are rooting. I think a few of them do have roots, so we'll keep those moist and hopefully get a nice plant out of some cuttings. And the last one, so in here is definitely some CB Blue cuttings, but also my Rhaphidophora decursiva cutting. Hasn't done anything at all in the whole time it's been in here, and it's been in here for like nearly a year. But we will persevere and see whether or not anything comes to fruition from that one. And this here, this is the last propagation that I just need to go through and give a wash out and change the water. Like I say, it is about ready to be potted up in terms of the roots. Yeah, definitely ready, I would say. So I'm just going to rest her in the sink while we wash out the container, and then we'll top this back up. I'm in my dressing gown, nice and cozy. Just before I go and make dinner, I just wanted to do a little bit of an unboxing with you of the stuff that I did get while I was out shopping today. One of them was a parcel that was ordered, which is this one here. So I know what this is. This is my fertilizer because I have run out. I did decide to go with the same fertilizer that I had previously, the Formulex, which is this one. But I did get the 5 litres, and what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to decant into the smaller bottle just to make it easier for me when it comes to actually fertilising and watering my plants. So I'm going to unbox that one with you. And then I did also go to the RHS plant shop and picked up a bag of soil and some sphagnum moss because I am running low on those. So I'm just going to get these guys out and pop them in the areas that they go in this room, just so I've got them ready for when it comes to doing some repots. We'll start with the stuff from the RHS plant shop. So what I did get from there, as I say, is some of their Grow Tropical sphagnum moss. I have got a few moss pole bits that I do need to do, so that's going to come in handy for those. And the other thing that I got is just some Monstera and Philodendron potting mix, also Grow Tropicals brand. And again, the main plants that I do need to do stuff with is my Monstera and Philodendrons. I do also, I tend to flip between Grow Tropicals and Soil Ninja, but as of yet, I haven't needed to do a Soil Ninja order. So that bag should see me through until I look to do that sort of in a month or so. But yeah, I'm just going to pop those on the shelf behind me where they go, and then I'll look at unboxing the fertilizer. So yeah, I'll just look to decant this into the smaller bottle as and when I need to. And that's going to be everything for this little spring clean video. Like I say, if you did enjoy it, please don't forget to give it a like, as well as subscribe to the channel for more planty content. I hope you guys all have a lovely weekend, and if you were doing bits along with me, that you managed to get everything done that you wanted to. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!